In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to work with Outlook Quick Steps. Outlook Quick Steps allow you to create one-click quick steps for actions you repeat frequently. For example, if you move messages to a certain folder all the time, you can create a quick step to accomplish this in one click. You highlight the message, click the button, and it automatically moves it. What I'm going to do is start out by showing you how to customize the default Outlook Quick Steps, and then we'll move into creating your own quick steps. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you're in Outlook with the Mail app open. Then we're going to go to the Home tab and we're going to come over to the Quick Steps group. From the Quick Steps group, we're going to click on the down arrow for the Quick Step Gallery. Once we do that, it's going to bring up the details for the Quick Steps. And what we want to do here is you want to click on the Manage Quick Steps. This is going to take you into the Manage Quick Steps dialog box where you're going to choose which quick step you want to customize. For this example, let's work with the team email. So you're going to click on the quick step you want to customize, and then you're going to come over to the Edit button and click on it. Once you click on the Edit button, it's going to bring up the Edit Quick Step dialog box. Now for this example, we're editing the team email. So what we're going to do is choose who this gets sent to. What we'll do is we'll start at the top and work our way down. First thing is name. You can give it whatever name you want. You're customizing this quick step, so you could change the name. So for this one, my example, I'm going to be sending an email to my training team. You can also change the icon by clicking on the icon and picking whatever icon you want to go with this. Once you've set your icon, we'll move down below that to our actions. So we'll go to the actions area. This quick step is for a new message, so what we're going to do is we're going to choose who the message is going to. Now you can type in the information, or if it's in your contact list, you can click on the to. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to pick my training team. They're down in the to area, and I'm going to click OK. Now from here you can choose additional options for the email. So we'll click the Show Options. I can give it a subject. So if I'm always sending out an update on training, I could give it the subject of update on training. I can flag it if I want to. Change the importance. So I'll make this a high important message. I could put text into the message as well, so if it always starts out the same way, I can add that so I don't have to type it over. Okay, I've got everything set up the way I want, and from here I can click Add Action to add another action. But for this example of the customization of the default quick step, we're going to leave it with the new message. Now we'll come down to our optional area. You've got a couple things you can do if you like with your quick step. Number one, you can set up a shortcut key. So if you prefer to use the keyboard instead of the mouse, you can choose from one of their default shortcut keys. So we'll give this one the Control-Shift-1. You can also give it a description. The one they have is kind of generic, so I'm going to set a new one. Once you've got it set up, click the Save button. And now you can see it changed the icon, gave it the name, and over here in the description area, I can see the action is still in the new message. The shortcut key is Control-Shift-1, and it's got my tooltip or my description of training update for team. I'll say OK to accept it. Now if I go to the Home tab, Quick Steps group, and look in the gallery, there's my training team. If I click on it, it'll take me out so I can create my email. Control-Shift-1 will also do it. So it's a quick way to take care of a task you do on a regular basis. Okay, so that was how to customize the default Outlook quick steps. Let's go over creating a new quick step. Again, you do it from Outlook in the Mail app. We'll go to the Home tab, Quick Steps group, and click on Create New from the gallery. Once you do that, it's going to open up the Edit Quick Step dialog box. And again, we'll start at the top and work our way down. First thing we'll do is give it a name. For this example, I'm going to do a file and forward of messages for the Acme team. So I'm going to give it the name, File. Change the icon by clicking on the icon. Now we'll come down to the Actions area and we're going to choose the actions we need. This one has two actions within it. We file the email and we're forwarding it. So we'll come down to our actions. We're filing it, so we're going to move it to a folder. we need to choose the folder. So we'll choose the Acme folder. Now we need to also forward it. So we'll click the Add Action, click the down arrow for Choose an Action. We'll come down to the Respond area and choose Forward. We need to tell it who to forward it to. So we can come out here and pick from our list, or you can type it in. We can show our options. We'll set our importance on here. We can add another action if we need to. For here, we're done with our actions, so we're going to come down to the optional area, and we'll set a shortcut key of Control-Shift-2, and we'll give it a description. Once we have everything set up, we'll click Finish, and there is our Acme file and forward. Now it's grayed out because I don't actually have any message highlighted. What I've done is I've shrunk up my messages. So what I'm going to do is expand out my messages, click on the message I need to forward and file, and now you can see it's available. So I'm going to click on it, click Send. If I come down to the Acme project, there's the one I just did. So as you can see, it's really easy to set up your own quick steps, and it's a great time saver for things you do on a regular basis. So for example, with this one, instead of me going to the message, opening it up, clicking forward, filling in the information for who I was sending it to, clicking Send, then going to the message and dragging it to the folder, all I did was highlight the message and click Acme File and Send, and it automatically did that for me. Next time I come up to a message that needs to be done, I click on it and do the same thing. If you need to go back in and edit any of the quick steps you set up, go to the Home tab, Quick Steps group, right-click on the quick step that you want to edit, click Edit, and I can make any changes to it I need to and click the Save button. I can also delete it from here as well. If you want to set it back to its original default messages, you can do that as well. Make sure you go to the Home tab, Quick Steps group, click on the down arrow for the Quick Step gallery, click Manage Quick Steps, and click Reset to Defaults. Now it's going to prompt you, do you want to reset Quick Steps to the default settings? Any changes you have made will be lost. So I'm going to say yes, say OK, and now you can see it set it back to the defaults. So I've got my team email back instead of the one I had set up, and the new one I had created is also gone. So remember, working with Quick Steps, Home tab, Quick Steps group, and the Quick Steps gallery. Always make sure you're in the Mail app when you're doing this.